Yeah, you start.
Alcohol abuse, the true facts. Learn about how alcohol affects you and your body.
By Cam Smythe
And Emma Meyer. Jeffrey is walking home. When he opens the door, he can tell that his stepfather Gabe has been drinking again. Jeffrey quickly runs to his room to get out of Gabe's way. He didn't want to repeat of last time. Many kids in the U.S. have this problem, the problem of an alcoholic parent.
Central idea. Our central idea was abusing the use of alcohol as a worldwide problem, meaning a lot of people all over the world, not just in the U.S., have this problem.
Lines of inquiry. Our lines of inquiry are function, how does alcohol work? Causation, what causes alcohol abuse and alcoholism? And connection, what is it connected to?
What is alcohol? Alcohol is a depressant, which means it slows down your body, and is made from fermented fruits or veggies or grains.
Fermentation. Fermentation is the chemical breakdown of any substance by bacteria, yeast, or other microorganisms, typically involving effervescence and giving off heat. Effervescence means fizz on liquid. You know how when you shake like a bottle of Diet Pepsi, say, you get all that fizz? That's effervescence at work. And grapes plus yeast, this may look like grains or something, equals wine.
How much alcohol is in a drink? This means like pure alcohol, not just like the entire alcohol bottle. So beer has 4% to 8% alcohol, wine has 10% to 22% alcohol, and liquor has 40 to 55% alcohol.
Liquor has the least amount of other fluids because it's almost pure alcohol. What does alcohol do? Alcohol can slow down the body, and it will also make you forget troubles for short periods of time. Though how long the period of time is depends on how much you've taken in. If you've taken in only about a glass, the maximum could be an hour or two. You might become dependent or addicted to alcohol if you use too much. Hi, Jack. And dependence or addiction to alcohol is called alcoholism. Don't start your quiz yet.
I don't know.
What is alcohol? Alcoholism is performed or used by an alcoholic. Sometimes the addict doesn't even know that he or she is actually abusing it. You would crave alcohol if you were an alcoholic, which sort of means that you really you can't live without it.
What alcohol can do? Alcohol can harm the drinker, destroy friendships, harm the family or other, demolish your feelings, meaning that you don't know exactly how you should feel if you weren't drunk. And it creates a sense of sorrow, pain, happiness, contempt, or pride in drinking. Some of these feelings are created from over-drinking, and some are created from drinking the permitted amount. We'll learn the permitted amount later.
How alcohol works. Alcohol goes through your throat when you take a drink, and the liquid is transported into your stomach, which then goes to the small intestine. And from the small intestine, it goes into your bloodstream, which takes it to every single organ in the body, and that can harm every single organ. But some get more harm than the others, such as the lungs, which get completely unharmed. They just start slowing down.
Slow the breathing, but that's because the brain, which is affected much more, is telling the lungs to stop, to slow down your breathing. The brain and lungs, how are they different? This is a normal brain and normal lungs. Healthy without alcohol lungs. This is an alcoholic's brain and an alcoholic's lung. Notice the difference between the brains
And the lungs.
and the lungs.
The lungs are the same because, as we said before, the lungs don't get affected by it, but the brain, it gets mildly affected. You can see it almost looks like it's rotting from the alcohol because it's like slowing down and sort of almost decomposing.
The black is inactive areas of the brain, areas that either don't work or areas that are asleep.
So basically,
Really?
it gets smaller and smaller. Not all of the alcohol is bad. Not all alcohol is bad, because if your parents have like a drink at dinner, you shouldn't flip out, because it's not going to hurt them. It's not going to put them in a coma or anything. But if they have like a lot and a lot and a lot at a party, then it's safe to flip out.
Some facts. Being drunk impairs the brain, meaning that it changes the way you think, resulting in poor judgment. Now, also, you can't see clearly or balance correctly. This is how a drunk driver crashes, because the drunk driver will think that he or she is driving straight in a straight line and they're not doing anything wrong, when really they're swerving like a maniac. You can jump from the roof to the floor. Trust me.
That's what the picture said, because as we said up there, it says it changes the way you think, resulting in poor judgment. Like, that's not something that usually somebody would do, as we all know, but
Yes. Unless they were insane.
Yeah. So, function. What does alcohol do to you and your family? Let's find out.
The function of excessive alcohol use, meaning what alcohol does when you use it too much. Now, it can cause chronic diseases such as cirrhosis of the liver and stomach tumors. It can also result in injuries such as breaking an arm or just falling down the stairs. And comas or death if you drink rapidly in large amounts. This means downing like 12, 10, 15 beers in 10 minutes, something around that. That could lead to a coma. Violence, mentally, which means yelling a lot, or physically, which is actually physically hurting them, like slapping them, and poor judgment and slowed reaction time, meaning you can't react as quickly as you usually would be able to.
All right, wait, go back for a second. Oh, that's backward. Okay, that's forwards. And then one more. Thank you. So, chronic diseases, the cirrhosis of the liver is basically just when
your liver cells basically harden and not work.
And the liver is the part of your body that filters out poisons. So it could stop filtering out poisons, and then you could. That's what leads to the comas or death. Oh, no, that's good. Oh no, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, can you back up one more slide again?
All right, so more statistics. 696,000 people are assaulted by an alcoholic. Assaulted means hurt in any way. And then 48.2% of cirrhosis deaths were caused by alcohol related. Alcohol related. 2,000 people under 21 die in car crashes where drinking is involved each year.
Drinking, at least, in the most. That means that the person under 21 could have been the drinker, or they could have just been passengers in the car. How does alcohol hurt you? Alcohol can make you feel like you're doing good when you're drinking. The bacteria in alcohol has a lasting effect on the brain, meaning that it can change the way you think forever. Sometimes the germs could invade your entire body and make you very sick, such as shutting down your liver so you don't have any way to filter out poisons. This will only happen if you don't get treatment and stop your alcoholism if you have it.
Causation. Right? Causation. How is alcoholism caused? And is it from family matters, friends, or just plain pressure?
How is alcoholism caused? Alcoholism is actually normally caused by pressure, like a friend
who drinks and
constantly saying, drink, 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 drink. Or just curiosity, like, what does it taste like?
Caused by who? Often it is caused by the coolest group who drinks a lot, and you might think that you just have to fit into that by drinking. some people in groups claim it's good for you, and then people claim that it makes you cool. Good friends might disagree and stop being your friends, meaning if you drink and they don't, and you used to not drink, or if they drink and you don't, then both of you might disagree with each other and stop being friends because you just disagree on that one thing. And then a clique is also sometimes responsible for drinking.
Connection. Families and friends are hurt from your addiction. You will affect your family members if you drink by hurting yourself or others, losing your job, or becoming ill and dying. Now, you may think, well, how will it affect my family members if you hurt other people? Well, the thing is, if the person wasn't from your family, that person's family could possibly sue your family because of you, and you don't want that.
Or other things. So what is it connected to? Alcohol abuse is connected to the things around you. In a group of drinkers who pressure you, don't stop telling you to, consider it cool, and that you have to do it to fit in with them, or they claim it's better for you and that it's the right choice. I had read that last one.
And all these opinions are false. They're just opinions. Drinking might be called cool, but really it's just harmful if you drink too much. This connection to alcohol. What this connection to alcohol can do is it can cause pain for you and your family. It harms your ability to have a happy life. Don't you all want a happy life?
Yes.
You might black out and forget what happened during times you were drinking. So you would forget what a great time you had at a party that you were drinking at. And you could harm any creature, such as a pet, that you own.
What is the safe amount to drink? You shouldn't drink over the limit, and you don't need to drink over the limit too. You don't even need to really drink. Only drink when you don't have to drive or when you're under the age of 21. Drinking is only bad if you drink underage or over the limit. The limit is 2 drinks a day. Also, if you drink over the limit every single day, then you could even become impaired like that.
Yeah. Limit per day, that is bad. Maybe the limit per week, that's perfectly fine. Fun facts. Did you know that beer battered fish fry is actually battered with beer? Yes, it's actually battered with beer and alcoholic drink. But how come we don't get drink when we eat it, you might ask? Well, it's because the alcohol burns away and it doesn't affect you. Even rubbing alcohol has alcohol in it, along with a bunch of other dangerous chemicals that do make it toxic if you drink it.
Fun quiz. Alright, so this is when your quiz on your laps come in. So, I'm just going to say the questions, not the answers, and then you should write them down on there. What does alcohol do to you? So quickly write it down and then circle. And please raise your hand when you're done with that question.
Raise your hand when you have finished circling whatever answer you've come up with.
Just
No, just that one question.
Just number 1.
Yeah.
Alright, then. Alright, so we're good. Can alcohol help you? So finish that one too.
A, it helps you a lot. B, alcohol doesn't help at all. Or C, it helps when you have a little,
But not if
but
you have a lot.
harms if you have a lot. Everybody done? Okay.
And then 3. Is it possible to stop alcoholism for good? A, that depends on us. B, no. C, yes.
Circle your answer quickly and quietly. Please do not tell anybody. This is your quiz, not anybody else's.
I thought it's not really that serious.
You won't get in trouble for saying, I think it's B.
Jack, what's your answer?
Should we keep alcohol? A, no. B, yes. Or C, get rid of the drinking. Or get rid of the drinking kind. Or sell 1 pack per person.
You mean keep alcohol as like a
Like,
concept?
as like
a drink.
alcohol